Here with the new session with the Assam people. So welcome back my channel, because here I would like to ask first, we have to introduce ourselves to our viewers so they can get know about you, how you have started your journey, and how you connected to me also. That is the good way to learn. The viewer can also learn by that. Okay, so sir, let's introduce yourself first.
Good morning. So I'm Roman Gogoi. I'm from Assam. I'm an English teacher. I work in a senior secondary school. I teach class 9, 10, 11, and 12.
Okay.
So do you have any questions?
Yeah, sir. So actually, I have seen, actually we are connected by the Appy student platform, right? So we
Yes.
all are learning over there. So when we are connected, so we are creating the good video for our viewers. So I think like in this age you have learned English language. So how it's come in your mind like you have to learn this language? So how you
Okay.
start your journey?
I started my journey in 1979. I did not study in an English medium school. I studied in a school in which the medium of teaching is my mother tongue. My father was a good speaker of English. He had been working in a tea garden which is called Kano Tea Estate. And that tea garden is 12 kilometers far away from this place where we have settled down. My father was a very good speaker of English. I got inspiration from him, but he did not get a chance to teach me. He was very busy. He was doing very hard work. He did not get time to teach me, but he gave me inspiration. He worked in a tea garden as a typist. At that time, there were many managers from different parts of our India. They spoke very good English. When my father typed a letter, he used to show me the letter uh, of the managers. He told me, this manager is writing so good English, he's writing like that. So I was inspired, okay. At the time, what happened? The managers belong to the Christian community. They ordered some small booklet belonging to the Christian religion. I studied this one. I read about Jesus Christ. I am not a Christian. I belong to Hindu. I learned some words from there. Till that time, I was not able to speak English. At the time, I thought if anyone can speak English, then he will be respected by the people. Whenever I was studying in class 10, at that time, my father took me to Aligarh, which is located in UP, for my eye treatment. You know that I have a
Yes.
eye disease in my
Okay.
left eye. So my eye disease was cured by the doctor. Not cured actually. Surgery was conducted on my left eye. It was not cured, okay. The doctor told me to take a rest for 1 year. In 1980, I did not go to school for 1 year. At the time, I began to study the grammar books. At the time, there was a very famous grammar book. It was called Good English Grammar. And all of us know that those who do not study in English medium school, we studied in a school where mother tongue is our medium of teaching. We know that by learning the grammatical rules, we shall be able to speak English. Is it right?
Yes, correct.
So I began to study the grammar. Day and night I practiced the grammar. When I was learning, I closed the book. I know that whenever you learn something at that time, there are some people, they don't know anything about that, they will give you wrong direction. Is it right? They will give
Right.
you wrong advice. That is why I closed the door. I began to study grammatical rules. I began to write all the rules, okay. Within 3 or 4 months, I have completed one grammar, good English grammar. It was very hard for me. Still, with great difficulty, I learned. So when I was going to Latin, at that time also I was revising the grammatical rules. While eating rice also, I was revising the grammatical rules. While I was taking bath also, I was revising the grammatical rules, okay. Till that time also I was not able to speak English, okay. I shall tell you the my journey of learning is everything. I'm open heart person. I shall tell everything how well and okay. So what happened? You know that I studied in an Assamese medium school. My mother told me Assamese, and we know that most of the teachers in India are for namesake. Government teachers are many teachers are for namesake. Okay. I met one teacher. He came to the classroom. He would write the voice sense, active voice, and he would write the passive voice. Can a student learn like that? A teacher should engage the student to do the work themselves, is right?
Yes.
He would come, he would write the active voice, he would write the passive voice. I still remember, I got very angry. Okay. And we can see that here in India, most of the teachers, government teachers, they go to school for namesake. They will try to obtain a loan from the government to buy a car, to get the building constructed. They send their own children to private school and they spoil the student children of the public. Is it right? I'm not saying all
Yes,
of
you
that.
are you are
So I could
correct.
not learn anything. Yes, I could not learn anything. After that, when I studied in college, I bought English newspapers. I began to translate the English newspaper words. I bought one Assamese newspaper. I bought another English newspaper because same news are given in the both newspaper. Do you understand? So I
Okay.
was not able to speak English. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
After that, we came to this place in 2000. Okay, 2000. Yes, 2000. Yes, 2000. Okay. At that time, my condition became penuria. So I shall tell you everything. Let the people listen. I shall tell everything. I was working in a political party. Okay, it was called Assam Gana Parishad. So what happened? I was an activist of that party. We came to this place. I was working in that party. I joined that party in 1980. Again, after coming to this place, Sonai, I joined in 2000. Okay. At that time, what happened? I always think for the poor people, for the other person. That is why I am poor. Okay. At that time, I was working in that party. I was sure I was a secretary of that party. I was sure I would get the job. At that time, the president of that party was Altaf Hussain sir. I told sir, sir, please tell me the name of some poor student, poor person. I said she will get a job and he will also get a job. After bringing him, it was a problem for me. The political party gave only one job. That boy's name is Topon Das, okay. He was Bengali person. So only one job. So it was only for 1 year. That person, that job also is now permanent, okay. Then I thought that this political party thinks only for our own people. They don't think for the other people. So if I had taken that job, then you thought I belong to. He thought that think that I belong to the Bengali person. That is why I did not. That is why I did not take that job. Okay. After that, my condition became very perilous. Okay. I I had to sell betel nut by the side of the road, making makeshift shop. Okay. And I thought that India, most of people will say you go. It is an honest work. You can sell betel nut, you can sell vegetables, no problem. But if the persons of your relative will not respect you, it is right. Is it right or not?
Yes, it's right. When you are like you have some skills, then they are respecting to you.
Yes, they will say it is an honest work. You can sell betel nut, you can pull rickshaw, you can pull cart, no problem. But the persons of your dynasty, person relative will not come to. They will not give you introduction because he is a cart puller, he is a rickshaw puller, he is a vegetable seller, he is a betel nut seller. I experienced that. Okay, I thought that if I can speak English now I'm a betel nut seller by the side of the road. If I can speak English, then people respect me.
Yes.
I know the grammar rules, everything. I know everything, no problem. That's why I began to speak. I met some English medium students. I began to speak English with them, whether right or wrong, I don't know. Okay. After that, there was a person. His name is Puna Borwa. I began to speak with him, translating. Okay, with the help of translation. Okay. After that, what happened? I was selling betel nut. Whatever I earned, had to spend for my food. Okay. Then there is a person. He is a friend of my wife, and my friend's elder brother's wife. Okay. His name is Babul Khatoniar. He wanted to give me a job. Okay. And
Hmm.
that person belongs to the relative of the MLA who was called Sorat Borkataki. Okay. Then he wanted to give me one job. That's called land surveyor. Okay. Land surveyor. You know land surveyor who take the measurement of the land.
Okay. Got it.
I don't like corruption. I always want to remain honest. Okay. I was not good in mathematics. That is why I asked many person to my relatives, father also, whether I should take. I was afraid of mathematics. I did not take. Okay. If I had taken that job also, like the other land survey, I would not have taken money to join and to. Then I would not have taken any bribe. Okay. After that, I got another job. It's called. I did not take. Okay. After that, my condition became very penurious. So I did not have whatever I sold on the road, whatever betel nut I sold. Okay. Whatever money I collected, I always spent for food. Okay. So after that, I began to speak with the English medium school, whether right or wrong. Then I brought some books, English medium books. My
Okay.
wife's elder brothers, children studied in English medium. I brought some books in English medium book. You will see there is some picture. The boy is running, the boy is driving, the man is swimming. I
Hmm.
began to imagine that picture. After that, what
Okay.
happened? I began to imagine when I saw anyone on the road, or the boy is walking, the man is selling vegetable. Like that, I began to practice. That I could speak at least 40-50% English. Okay.
Okay.
After that, I went to join Nagaland in English medium school. I went there. I had been working there for 15 years. Okay. I learned
Sorry for
something there.
interrupt you, sir. Sorry for interrupt you. Like you also visited Nagaland also, right?
Yes, Nagaland. It's
So
not far away
Nagaland.
from
Okay. So what purpose you were going there? Like for some job purpose or like for
job
you?
purpose. I went there
Job.
job purpose.
Okay.
I did not get job in my Assam, so I went for job purpose. Then, then I had been working in a school. It is called Amjam School. My foundation of English began. Okay. At the time, listen to me. Other teachers who went from my Assam, from other place also from Nagaland. So uh, during Bikar, they began to speak. Some people speak in their mother tongue, Assamese. Some people began to speak. That one began to speak. Um, that one Nagamis. Okay. I thought that I have to speak English. I have to speak English to learn good English. I spoke every moment. Okay, that is why my headmaster liked me. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
he appointed me the in charge of the teachers, whether they can, whether they were speaking English in break time or not. So I thought that I saw that all the teachers, the Assamese teachers began to speak Assamese during break hours, and the Bihari teachers began to Hindi during break hours. Naga teachers began to speak Nagamis. So I thought it is not good. Okay, we give punishment to the student for not speaking English, and whenever we speak mother tongue, then they will think that, oh, teachers are speaking in their own language, but they punish us. Is it right? It is not right.
Mm, right.
It happens in other English medium in India also. Is it right?
Yes. 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 It's happened in India
So
also.
yes. Then I told them it is not good. They told me that during break hours we shall talk in our mother tongue, but other while teaching, that's why we shall speak language. So I thought it is not justified. We punish the student for not speaking English, but we speak in our mother tongue during break hours. Okay, no problem. We can speak our mother tongue during break hours. But whenever any student pass by the common room, they will think, oh, teachers punish us for not speaking English, but they speak their own language. It's not right. Do you understand?
Right. Right.
So
Right.
yes. So listen to me. So it was not good. Okay. I helped the headmaster. Okay, upon bringing many teachers, because in English medium school it is very difficult to get a science teacher. Okay, I helped him in many ways, being many, but I lost the job. Why? During lockdown time, after lockdown, I became sick. Okay, I was undergoing treatment. The headmaster told me that after my recovery, I can join. And after that, he made a pretext that I would have to take rest. He joined, gave the job to other person. I became penurious. My condition became very here. I have joined another school. I don't get so high salary. I shall tell you this thing privately. Okay. So here after that, I thought that I don't want to lose my fluency in speaking English, so I use different application. Okay. During lockdown time, I talk to the people day and night. Okay, like that. In this way, I met you today here on this application episode. And this the things are like that. Okay. Only I am speaking. You also should speak to me.
Yes, 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 yes. I agree because when we are going to any school, so actually like who are speaking in mother tongue, so that time how kids are learning. So actually they have to create a they have to follow the rules. Everyone should the follow the rules. So everyone should speak in English. So definitely children is also speaking in English. That is the good way. Whatever you have to follow, like you have done in your life, that is you have done. So that is why like you have to create the environment for your children also. You said that no,
Yes,
like
yes,
you
yes.
create, you bring some books, so like your family is also learn this language, right?
Yes,
Yeah, that
yes,
thing has
yes.
happened because like it's like so like what would you say, like you said that like you have learned this language by the grammatical part. So actually I didn't basic grammar, I think everyone know in their school time, like we, because we
Mm.
everyone have a one subject of the English, so we also learn this language. It's not a language, we learn the some grammatical part. It's how to use the isrm, how to use the was verb. But people while we are speaking, that time we forget it, what we have to use the grammar. It's happen with everyone, not me or not you
Yes.
and everyone. But when we are continuously using this language, then we are gradually removing that grammatical error. So that thing is happen. So like but I think I would suggest like who want to learn this language with the scratch, so basic grammar, like how to use the present grammar, and for the past grammar, and for the future basic you have to learn. Then you have to go for the basic speaking part. Like you have to, like you already said one thing, I have noticed it. You said that like you have learned this language when you are observing other person, like when you are going to
Mm.
the roadside, some people are
Mm.
going and riding the cycle and driving the
Yes.
car. That time you just create your own story, you have to create your
Yes.
own thoughts in English. So that way you have to learn, because I also
Mm.
like when I'm taking the classes,
Mm.
that time I just take the classes of the children. So that time I said to them, I just show the image, so you have to see the picture and you can create your own sentences. Like whoever
Yes. Yes.
comfortable to create
Mm.
own sentences, they can create own sentence. If they are
Mm.
comfortable to create a own story, so they can create the own story. That is the good way for learning. When whatever
Yes.
the you are observing, so you have to create the your own story, like you can relate by yourself for that. So that is the good way for learning, because I'm also learning this language. So when I got a chance, I also I'm having a WhatsApp group. So there ever many co-learner was there, so we are connected with them and we are creating our own story. We are taking 5 new words and try to
Mm.
create a new story of that. So that is the good way for learning this language. Like you are also learning this language, like I think you are a very good speaker. You have to elaborate all the thing whatever you have learn in your life. Like like you said that sir, your father is already speaking in English, so you didn't get the environment because he was far away from you because he was working in the tea farm, like
No,
that,
we
right?
lived together. We stayed together in that, but he did not get a son because he was exhausted. Okay,
Okay,
in
and
the
what
work.
about your mother? Mother speaking in English, or like mother only in Assami language?
Assami only.
Okay, that thing is happen. Like when you are getting the environment, so definitely you can learn this language. But you have to new thing, like you have to start with the grammar, because you know the grammar, so you have to try to speak. You can observe the thing and you
Yes.
have to create your own sentences there,
Yes. Yes. So
right?
let me tell you about the grammatical rules. Okay,
Yes,
grammatical rules are not necessary in the beginning. Okay,
yes,
but in our later life, grammatical rules are very necessary if you want to speak better English than the other. Suppose if you use the, this is the man who came to my house yesterday. what I am saying to is that you should know grammar. So these are called clauses. Okay. Where to like Ziran, going to meet you is not possible for me now. To go to meet you is not possible like that. If we will learn the grammatical rules, it's a good. Okay. Now
Yes.
listen to me. You may be displeased with me or you may be pleased with me, but I'm trying to speak like a native speaker now, like an American, because here I have one brother, relative brother, and he told me in 2000 to learn how to speak like an American. Many people maybe engaged in controversial with me. It doesn't matter. I'm learning, okay, but I don't have our Indian accent, okay.
Okay. So I would suggest, sir,
So
actually, I have a one conversation with the another co-learner. So he said that he started actually his accent is different, not a native accent. He just talk in the other like American accent like that. So actually, when you are doing the shadowing practice is good help for learning the accent. I would say.
uh, it's very helpful, okay.
Yeah.
Now I have learned something, how the Americans say, suppose I am going to meet you, I am gonna meet you. We the Indians say, give me this thing, but the Americans saying, give me. I want to meet you, Americans say, I wanna meet you. I'm learning this thing,
Yes.
okay. And one thing, listen to me. Now we the Indians should learn the accent, okay. Now the actually situation different, and we uh, conduct spoken English course in class 9, 10, okay. You can find other parts of India also. Nowadays there is a spoken English test is there for 9 and 10. You can check.
Yes.
Uh, the here the test is conducted on British accent or either American accent, because it is necessary whenever our Indian student go to study abroad. At the time our accent is not understandable by the
Yes.
either British or American speaker. That is why we should learn the accent. Is it right?
Yeah, sir, but like when you learn the accent, so when you are going to the abroad country and other country, that time it's necessary you have to understand what they want to say and what you have to
Yes, yes.
understand better. If you are not understanding, so how will you express
Yes.
your thought? And they are not
Yeah,
understanding to you
that is
also.
the
That's why.
that is the thing. And listen to me. I have been listening to American accent YouTube channel for 7 years. I can understand everything. At least 95% I can, but I'm not able to speak like an American. I'm still practicing. Things are like that. Okay.
So how you are practicing? Like you are doing the shadowing practice, or like you are trying to speak when you are
Actually,
getting the chance?
I found one American teacher, English teacher, but they are saying that there are some functional words and there are some content words. In some words, they give the pressure, okay. They stress like that, and I found that we the Indians say water, but the Americans say water. Why
Water.
water? T. Right side is vowel E and left side A. When T is found between two vowel, it is pronounced D. Water, computer, like that.
Yes, yes, I have seen many like who
Okay.
are the other accent. They are using the ta. They are pronunciation da, and when we are going for the cha, so they are saying the cha, not cha.
Yes.
They are using. I also seen, but I'm not using that kind of pronunciation because I'm
No, no,
a
okay.
native. Like when we are actually because we don't go to move to the abroad, so that is why I don't think too much about that. But it's we have to know about that, like how they are
Yeah.
using, and we have to listen to them when we are getting the chance to talk to
Mm.
them. So definitely you can express your thought in a easiest way. They can also
Yes.
understand your language.
Yes. So you are supposed to ask me about the Muga silk or Assamese, right?
Yes.
Muga silk actually Muga Mekhala is made from Muga silk. Okay. Our Assamese women used to wear it, and these Muga silks are exported to the other country. I think I okay.
Okay.
And another question you can ask me another question.
Another question is the like here like in your country tea is famous. So what is the differentiate between like there is some kind of ingredient was there in the tea like like many forms was there in your country tea. So like every people are
Not
knowing
country,
for the
not
famous for
country,
the it's a
state,
state. Sorry,
not
sorry,
country.
sorry. It's a
No,
state.
you have been actually, you are happy to talk to the many people on episode, and that is why this country
Yes,
words are coming
yes,
there.
yes, yes. It's happened.
Okay. Actually, most of the tea are exported to, no, our India exports lots of to the foreign country. Okay, and the lion shares are contributed from our Assam. Okay, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
And you wanted to ask me about the national park, Kaziranga National Park. It is
Yes,
famous for
Kaziranga
one
National
horn,
Park.
one horn rhinoceros. Okay,
One?
one horn rhinoceros, famous for one horn rhinoceros.
Okay, I don't know about too much actually. I will find it
Rhinoceros, you
out.
know.
No,
You'll
I
find out.
didn't heard.
Rhinoceros, you know, rhinoceros. Rhinoceros.
No, I don't know, sir. I will find it
Rhinoceros.
out in ChatGPT.
No, no, rhinoceros. RSINO. Rhino. Maybe I might pronounce it different. Rhinoceros. Okay.
Rhino.
Yes.
Rhino?
Ceros. CEROS. Ceros.
Wild animal. This is the wild animal, right?
Rhinoceros. Yes.
Okay.
You wanted to ask me our Bihu festival, is not it?
Yes, yes. What about the Bihu festival? How they are celebrating the Bihu festival? Festival.
Okay. We celebrate three festivals, Bihu festivals. We celebrate one during spring season. It is approaching after 2 months. Okay. This festival is celebrated for 7 days. Actually, some people celebrate more than 7 days. Here, our juniors, our youngsters, juniors, get the blessing from the elders. Okay.
Okay.
And there is a Husori party. Bihu dancers and drummers collect together. They go to dance and sing Bihu songs in every household. After that, they seek blessings from the elders. We celebrate like that, and we make different eatables, different cakes in this
Okay.
Bihu.
So like they are
Another Bihu,
celebrating 7 days, all the things same or like some different thing is also happen in the 7 days.
different things to happen. Here, some rice, wine made from rice.
Hmm.
Okay, these are prepared in every household. All the Assamese do not take rice beer. And another Bihu is called Kati Bihu. We celebrate in the months of Kati. Okay, at the time, this is celebrated for the prosperity of every household. We cultivate paddy crops, and for the goods of the paddy crops, so that we can get good harvest. So a ardent lamp is burned in the paddy field. Okay, that one. Another
Okay.
Bihu is called Mag Bihu. It is called harvesting festival. We have already celebrated it. Harvesting festival. Harvesting festival. After harvesting is done, we celebrate it. It is Mag Bihu.
Okay. Actually, in India, like here also, like in not a northern part, here we are celebrating Diwali and Holi, Raksha Bandhan. We are celebrating that kind of festival here, such kind of
We
festival
also
we are.
celebrate Diwali,
Yes.
Holi, Raksha, everything. All are celebrated here.
But in like southern part, they are celebrating, I think, Pongal. Their special
Yes.
festival. Like in your place, like people are celebrating the. There is the special festival was the. They are like it's a Bihu, right?
Yes.
Everywhere have some special festival can say, like in China is also I have connected with the Chinese people, so he's also saying like we are not celebrating the Diwali or like Diwali, Holi, Raksha Bandhan, but like all Indian people are going there, were going there, so they were celebrating there, but their festival is also the different, because that festival come in one blue moon, like that, once a blue moon, like that. So
How
sir,
did you connect? How did you connect with the Chinese people? Sending
sir,
email, is it right?
no, sir. I'm not sending the email. Actually, I will connect it with the episode and platform. So I also invited to them, like we will be become a part of my channel. So I will connect it to them by that only. That's it. Nothing
And
like.
to talk to the Chinese, problem is there. We have WhatsApp. WhatsApp is banned in your country, and WeChat is
Yes,
banned. How
yes,
do you
yes.
connect with it?
So
How do
only
you?
episode actually there are one people also saying like in their country they are using the TikTok, but in our country like we are not using the TikTok. TikTok is banned in our country. In their country like they are not using the WhatsApp. Only by the mail they can connect with the each other.
Okay.
That thing is happening.
Okay. Let me ask you some question about your
Yes,
English
yes,
journey. Okay.
yes, yes, sir.
I have to ask you how you learn to speak English. So, did you study in an English medium school or Hindi medium?
No, 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 sir. I didn't done my study in English medium. I have done study my Hindi medium. Like in a like graduation, I have done study in Hindi medium. Like in graduation time, like 12th, I have done fully Hindi medium. Like when I go for the, I went for the graduation. So that time
Mm.
it's a combined language was there. It's not a Hindi, not a English. Some words is in English, some words in Hindi. So we have to write it out the exam by the both language. So we have to
Mm.
write both language, Hindi or English, combined language was there. But when
Okay.
we went to go for the master degree, that time we have to written exam in only in English. Though so that is
Okay.
difficult to me, like how to qualify that exam because I have done MBA. So that time it's too hard to qualify that exam because I will be shifted in Hindi to English. So that is
Okay.
too hard. But yeah, somehow I qualified that exam. That my MBA. Then I was working. So that time we are getting some call like in my colleagues.
Okay.
Office
Mm.
time we are using that language but not a whole time. Sometimes we are using some sentences when we are talking any client, so that time we are using basic
Okay.
language, not a whole time like that. But now I
Okay.
start my journey like from 1.5 month I'm using this language in a whole day. So I try to talk with my children also, and as well as I
Very good.
connect with the co-learners, so that way I am
Very good.
learning this language.
Very
Yes,
good. Yes. Very good. Very good. Okay. Actually, listen to me. We
yes,
face problem. English is not a mother tongue. Okay.
yes,
And one thing is that we never lost our fluency in mother tongue because we speak our mother tongue after waking up till we go to bed. That is why we don't forget. Is it right?
right,
So whenever I meet anyone in any application, they ask my suggestion. I tell them, so you talk to the people as much as possible. If possible, 24 hours, 20 hours, 10 hours, every moment. Okay. I'm not saying that we talk to the people after waking up till we go to bed. Okay. So after waking up, talk to somebody 5 or 10 minutes. After that, if you get time, after half an hour, talk to someone again 50 minutes. If you get time after half an hour again for the whole day, then you will enhance your fluency. Okay.
yes, yes.